Okay, so hi, this is Saul again. I'm dreading a new feature I've been working on this past week or so for VisiData. It's Reddit API stuff. I wanted to look at, for instance, the command line subreddit, and I made a little thing that uses the Reddit API. So you put your API creds into your VisiData RC, and then you can get information about things. And so you press enter on this, and this is the first 1,000 posts. This came up so fast, by the way, because the scraping stuff uses a caching mechanism, so that all requests are automatically cached. I have to figure out how to invalidate the cache when you don't want it to be the case, but it's really sweet when you do the things over and over and over again and you want to see that without having to revisit the API. So we can look here, we can see the top 1,000 posts from command line, and we can of course do standard VisiData stuff and see who the number one or the top person is. We can look at the actual posts themselves, etc. And there's a bunch of columns. Actually, there's a huge number of columns. I only show the 8 or 9 of them here, the title and the text and stuff, but there's all kinds of stuff, when it was approved, and number of guilds it has, the flare it has, all kinds of stuff. So if anything that's interesting, you can unhide those things. But like I said, I chose the ones that are most interesting, upvotes and downvotes and everything. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I wanted to say you can use multiple subreddits in the same thing. So if I wanted to have Linux and Python, for instance, then I can do that, and I'll just have both of those, and then I can see these things. If I wanted to search for subreddits, I could search for instance, TUI things, and then it'll add all the subreddits that match TUI, and I can then, of course, find what, that's a private, I don't want that one. I want, no, let's see here. Bash. Oh, I pressed enter. Oh, I pressed Control J, which is like an enter. And command line and Rust and Unix porn, sure. So if I want these 3, I press G enter when they're selected, and it's going to go ahead and give me, 1,000 posts from each. So we're going to have a couple thousand posts here when all is said and done, but these are from the top 1,000 posts from each of those subreddits, and it loads them 100 at a time. Like I said, they're all being cached, and so if we were to do the same query again, it would all happen instantaneously, effectively. If I wanted to, I could press enter on any of these posts that caught my eye here and press enter on them, and then see the comments for that particular one, and how many replies there are, the number of upvotes and downvotes per comment, etc. Like you can dive down the comment tree, although this should show all of the comments at various depths here, all the comments in this sheet. The removed one, these things here, because the comment's been removed, it still stores it, still reports that the comment was there, but they're no longer accessible. And yeah, so it's gotten 4,000 Reddit posts, and of course we can look and see if anybody, some people have been cross-posting. Anyway, so this is the API, the Reddit API Explorer. This is in VisiData Plus, which is my own private repo of stuff. I don't want to ship this quite yet or release this yet because it's not fully formed, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. And whenever you release something open source, you have to support it, or at least people expect you to. And so anyway, it's on my private repo. If you are interested in this, you can subscribe to me on Patreon at the $20 a month level, and I'll give you access to it, and you can start playing around the same way. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I will see you next time.